We're starting with breaking news this morning. If you haven't heard yet, a mass shooting in Thousand Oaks, California last night has left at least 12 people dead, including the suspected shooter. A single gunman opened fire at a bar during a country western night that hundreds of people were attending. Thousand Oaks is part of Greater Los Angeles. And we're learning this morning that Tamera Mowry is searching for her niece, who was reportedly at the bar where the shooting took place. Many of the patrons were college students. Tamera took to Twitter this morning, responding to a tweet from someone saying that their suite mate was missing. She said, "This is her aunt. Can you please DM me?" So joining us now with the very latest is ET's Steve Wilkes of our news desk. Steve, I know you've pulled over on the road right now because you are on the way to the scene, right?
Yes, I'm actually maybe about 20 minutes from the scene, on my way up there. Terrible news waking up to this morning. This is just absolutely awful. Like you've said, the reports came out that at least 12 people were killed, including a sheriff's deputy. So this is just another tragic shooting that's going on.
Yeah, I know even here on our ET Live team, we were texting each other last night because we have some staff members who are from that area, who have family and friends in that area. And it's something that's nationwide news, but also feeling very local for Hollywood right now. Of course, what we're talking about is Tamera Mowry. As I just mentioned, she took to Twitter. She is trying to find her niece. What do we know about this woman's connection to the family? Is this Tamera's husband's side of the family?
Yes, it is. From what we know, it is Tamera's husband's side of the family. It's their niece, her husband, Alaina Housley. From the reports that we are hearing, her iWatch was pinging in the middle of the bar last night. So they know that she was at the scene, but they have yet to make any contact with her. We can confirm that her family, who live in Napa Valley, are currently on their way down here to try to help, find her, learn her condition, try to get any information that they can.
Okay, and so, Steve, you are heading to the scene right now. We're bringing a camera crew with you and just seeing the situation. Is there anything else that we know in terms of updates? Again, this broke out overnight. We were reading and hearing reports that there are hundreds of patrons at this bar, that a gunman comes in and basically starts firing, and that people were even throwing bar stools through the windows to try to get out. What else do we know, if anything, in terms of the latest?
Yeah, from what we do know, that it was college night at this bar, so it was 18 and up at this bar. It's frequented among a lot of college students, and it was very crowded last night. We do know that the shooter has been identified as Ian Long. He was 28 years old, a former Marine vet. They confirmed the weapon that was found at the scene, which was a .45 caliber handgun, and they did find an extended clip to that. It was just a lot of tragic scenarios that added up for this shooting. We also learned that he was, like I said, a former Marine vet that had served in Afghanistan as well. So while we don't know there's no reasoning for this yet, that's still to be determined. This is still an ongoing investigation. Police are still on the scene up there, currently on our way up there now to try to learn more details. And as soon as we get all that figured out, we will be sure to get back to you with anything that we know.
All right, Steve. Well, I'm going to let you go because you are on your way to the scene right now, but we will keep everybody posted on the latest. And if anyone has any information about Tamera Mowry's niece or anyone else who might be missing, of course, reach out. You can even tweet us, and we'll send anything that we can along the way. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Celebrities are reacting to this mass shooting last night. Again, it all happened in Thousand Oaks, California. That is part of the Greater Los Angeles area, not far from Hollywood. Busy Phillips tweeting, quote, "Waking up to the news of the shooting in Thousand Oaks, my heart is broken for all of the victims and their families. I'm at a loss. Again, again, again." Actress Mandy Moore saying, "Absolutely gutted to wake up to this news. I can't imagine the abject pain and grief of the families who lost loved ones, including this sheriff who ran in to save victims during the shooting. My heart is with you. Why do we continue to do nothing to prevent these tragedies?" Lin-Manuel Miranda saying, "My heart breaks for Thousand Oaks today. My heart is dust from being broken for so many places in our country, so many times." And Carson Daly writing, "Breaks my heart, grew up a few miles from here. Thousand Oaks is the 4th safest city in the U.S., he says. Here we go again. God bless those affected. We tweet these words far too often." So we'll keep you guys updated with any new information that we learn on that. And again, ET is sending a camera crew to Thousand Oaks, California right now.